Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of the Vantage Point Podcast. I appreciate you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening to the audio version of this, go check out the YouTube video. It's pretty cool. But also leave a review on the show. I got a bit of reviews on there, so go on to the Apple Podcast platform, leave a review. It would truly mean a lot to me. It helps with the algorithm, the growth with the podcast, and all that stuff. So I appreciate you, fam. With that being said, let's just jump into it. So today's quote we are breaking down is, so this was a question that was asked to me, right? Someone said, hey, what does love mean to you? And I replied with this: love is who you are. It's how you feel about yourself, the value you bring to this world, how you treat your body and mind, how you treat other people, who/what you give your time, resources, and energy towards. Love is celebrated every moment. The caption I put on here is love is a state of being. Love is a state of being, meaning love is the foundation of who you are and everything that you do. I look at love like the sun, right? The sun gives and expects nothing in return. The sun shows up daily, regardless of what I do, regardless of what happens in this world. The love is always there. The sun shows up regardless. It doesn't need me, but I need it, right? It gives all of itself to me and doesn't want nothing in return. That's interesting, right? So now, when we look at love, something that has no words to it, and I'm almost disrespecting it by breaking it down, right? This is why there's so many things that I say on here. Say love is who you are. It's how you feel about yourself. It's no words. Love is no words. Love is energy. Love is all in energy. It's giving all of yourself to everything that you do, which includes how you feel about yourself, which includes you addressing the problems in the mind, which includes you understanding your own limitations and fears, which includes everything, how you treat your body and mind and those around you. See, when a lot of people think of love, they put it in this box and they think of it in a fragmented way, in a form of relationships, right? That has titles and boundaries and limitations and rules. And I love you until you do this. I love you until you break these guidelines, these rules. I love you until you go off and break the contract. Then I no longer love you anymore as a person. This is how most people view it, right? And again, I'm not saying what's the right or wrong way. We're just observing what is love. You know, we're just observing what love is, right? We're just observing love, period. And when we look at it, the best example for me is the sun, right? The best example for me. I look at that and I'm like, man, this is something that does not care what I do, does not care about what I do. It gives all of itself and it's powerful, it's energy, right? So now, how can you apply something like that to your life? It's difficult, right? It's difficult for people to actually be love. It's hard for people to do that because people are lacking in so many areas of their life. People are lacking emotionally, lacking psychologically, and they constantly need things from people. I need your attention. I need your this. I need this. I need this. I'm in need, a constant need for something. I'm lacking, right? So people do things with expectations, right? I do this, I expect this in return. And every time I talk about doing things without expectation, a lot of people struggle with that because they're like, why would I do anything without expectation, right? Why would I do something and not get anything in return, Anthony? It's very interesting. Again, we're just observing this. Because can you just imagine if the sun inspired you? The sun. It's like, man, it's so solid with itself that it doesn't matter what happens. How can you apply this to your life? How can you give and expect nothing in return? How can you give all of yourself to all that you do and have that be the foundation of the moves you make? When you're having a conversation with somebody, how can you be so present that the energy is there, the chemistry is there, you feel it? Instead of being all in your head, like, okay, is this person thinking this? Is the person thinking that? Da, 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 da. Like all this strategy that's being played. When you're having a conversation, are you all in? When you're watching this video, love is coming into play, right? Why is that? Because are you engaged with this video? Are you reading between the lines? Are you listening to these words and going beyond the words and actually observing it for yourself? Or are you all over the place? Are you watching this and you're all over the place and you're thinking about a million things as I speak right now? There's a lot of things probably going on around you. See, you'll be surprised how many people are not actually listening when the information is right in front of their face, that they're not actually engaged with it. They don't know what it means to be engaged. They don't know what it means to actually be consumed by something in a real way, something that brings them life, that gives them life. Many people are consumed with other things, with the greatest escapes, with their fears and limitations and their worries and all these other things. But people are not consumed by the things that bring the most value. So I'm asking you, are you engaged with this? Are you listening and are you reading between the lines, or are you listening to agree and disagree? Which one is it? So, what is love? What does it mean to me? Love is a state of being. It's who you are. It's how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. I challenge everybody here is the foundation of your life. If it's built on top of love, right? If you start switching things up, you start working on you start figuring yourself out, you start understanding yourself, you start patching up those holes that's inside of you, those holes that's in you psychologically. You start changing up the stories you tell yourself, changing the angle in which you see the world, changing your perspective, changing your perception, changing how you see yourself, taking control of the things you have full control of. These are things I talk about all the time. Can't really put love in a box because it's so strong. This energy is so powerful that I'm disrespecting it by putting it to words. Love is no words. And that's it. If you found this valuable, fam, do me a solid favor. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a review on the show if you're listening to this on Apple Podcast. Share this with somebody you know, somebody you love. Share with them, right? And if they sent you this video, just know that person who sent you this video, go tell them you love them because they love you. They send you this video. So I'll catch you guys next time, fam. Take care. Peace.